morning, good afternoon. Sorry, hi guys, everyone. Test ค่ะ yes ฮัลโหลใครเข้ามาแล้วกดไลค์กดแชร์กดเลิฟนะคะแต่ไม่กดหน้าปึ้งนะคะทุกคนได้ยินไหมคะโอเคค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ My name is Yu Yu and what's your name
My name is Rian.
Yes What are we doing today
We are going to talk about the leasehold for
No.
foreigner.
We're going to
Or
talk
something.
about Okay I'm so sorry let's start over again okay ทำไมต้องซื้อหรอทำไมได้ยินเสียงได้ยินยังคะ test 1 2 3
Hi.
Okay let's do it again clear okay let's start what we going to talk about today I mean
We are going to talk about a leasehold
yeah
for foreigner.
we're going to talk about the leasehold and freehold
Yeah.
okay the ownership for a foreigner if they're looking to buy any properties but especially today we're going to talk about condominium okay yeah okay so do you have any idea are you interested in buying condominium
Not really. I prefer a house
okay
or a villa
we will talk
myself.
we were talking about house later but she is Thai Min is Thai so today's topic we're talking about buying the condominium for foreigner okay Thai people we have the same rules that you can buy the freehold Thai freehold we say the Thai freehold so you have the ownership forever but let's say today we have a 6 thing that you have to consider how many things that we have to consider Min 6 things right when you want to buy something when you want to buy some house or some villa what exactly you have to consider
I would consider what's proposed for buying. Like I want to invest or I want just staying for myself.
Exactly the first she said the right thing you have to ask yourself even you're a foreigner you're going to here for working you're going to here for your children you're going to here for vacations or whatever but if you're looking for buying you have to understand here you have to asking yourself what is the purpose of buying you want to invest it you want money or you want to stay here for a long term yeah so you have to answer yourself I'm sorry you have to answer yourself can you answer yourself
For me now, I want to investment somewhere in Lawai, maybe Shalom Lawai.
Okay she had an idea because she want to invest and she know that which area is good for her right so the first thing you have to consider is purpose of buyingนะคะ purpose of buying what does it mean you have to consider location is the most important thing because the price itself you have to look the price itself because it's next to the beach is it
Yeah, close to the beach.
Close
next to the beach. Next to the beach is like crazy. So we're going like step away from a beach a little bit, so the price can be like lower.
All right, that's correct. Because it's beachfront is very expensive, especially condominium. Okay, so I'm look. What does คือยังไงพี่ทาแล้วนะOkay our support team said I'm too pale
Touch up a little bit.
ใช่สวยไหมคะ Am I beautiful right now Okay let's continue what are we talking the first one is purpose right purpose of buying location is the most important thing you have to consider and you said price yes and also what kind of style that you are looking for okay so this is the first thing that you have to consider why because purpose of buying can determine what exactly you're looking for if you're looking for investment it means you have to looking for the location that is good that you can get some return that you can get the high rate of ROI or return on investment. Okay, that's the first one. Okay, so what you should consider, what else you should consider as uh, for a foreigner buying the condominium? Can you guess? Do you know? Actually, you already mentioned earlier.
Huh?
You already mentioned earlier about leasehold and freehold.
This one freehold.
Do you understand what is it different?
A little bit understand. Not that clear. Leasehold is you have to like rent for 30 years long and continue 30 years.
Okay,
Something.
let me explain a little bit clearly for you. Freehold and leasehold is a type of ownership for a foreigner. As for Thai people in Thai, as for foreigner people in Thailand, they're not allowed to buy the land. But for our law, the Thai law allow you guys as a foreigner, English speaker, Chinese speaker, so whatever language you speak, they allow you to buy condominium, but it's under 49%. What does it mean? If the condominium itself have 100
Rooms.
100 rooms, 49% of the total area can sell it to foreigner as a freehold for freehold ownership. So what is different between freehold and leasehold? Freehold, you can have it forever. The name is under your name, and in the title deed is written your name that you buy this unit, and you can give it to your children, to your grandchildren. You can do is whatever you want. But leasehold, what is different? The main thing is about you have to lease. What does it mean, lease? As he mentioned already, Asmin mentioned already, 30 years. By the law right now, the maximum of lease is 30 years. So it's going to be 30 years, but most of the developer, they allow you to do like 30 year and renew 2 times, which means how many years?
60? No, 90.
That's
90
correct.
years.
Good calculation. Give you a thumb up. Very good. So 90 years for leasehold, or maybe some developer, sorry for my pronunciation, some developer, they give you 120. But this is who gonna live that long? You gonna live that long? 120?
Maybe.
She a little bit stunned. 120. I'm not gonna.
So I cannot give to my child for leasehold
You
when
can.
I die.
You can. You can mention, but leasehold is mean you can transfer the ownership, but the ownership itself you can have just limited time. You understand that? Yeah, right. So that's the first difference between leasehold and leasehold and freehold ownership. Okay, so 2 things that you already consider. I already said, right? Purpose.
So comment.
Freehold can be done in every country.
ซื้อคอนโดลงทุนโซนไหน It depends on how you like it. There is a lot of famous places in Phuket, like Chalong, Lawai, Bang Thao, Surin. Is very famous, so you can, which place you prefer.
Right now, I can say for the Rawai, it's already there's not too many land. I mean, empty land for the development, which means that over there is already kind of it's not a new development. There are just few new development over there, but for as the Kun Meng Po asking is which area is the best. At the moment, if you see in the news, you will see that Bang Tao or Cheung Kalay area. Right now, there are so many developers try to create the new developments. We can mention the big brand or the small brand. There's a lot of things, a lot of developer over there. So if you're interested, we can recommend you can just contact us. Where's the number? You can contact us somewhere. Okay. You can contact here. Yeah, you can contact us here. There are so many the project that we can offer for you because right now several project is coming up and it's selling it's super hot right now. Okay, so if you're interested, I can just recommend we can give you and guide you through all the process. So yes, thank you for the questions. Any other questions that I just saw? Maybe we can answer later. I have 4 points more for you to consider. Okay. Okay. Number 3 is developer reputation. What that exactly mean? Developer reputation. Have you heard I'm not gonna mention. I'm
No.
sorry. I shouldn't mention. What I would like to say is like so many developers they promise you, but they cannot. They cannot give you what they already said, what they already advertising. So what I'm saying, you have to research a lot. But right now we are professional, and here Prime Global Asset we do understand which developer, because we are here. Our boss or our CEO, she has been in this industry more than 10 years, I guess. I'm not sure. So yeah, we have a lot of experience, and we know which developer is reliable. Okay, can you come up with just one developer that you know?
Oh my God, no.
For example, yes, we have there's the big brand, the Origin, also the Standard. Those kind of the development is it's already up there. Also the Rumpo Property, the title is a good brand as well. Okay, so what I'm saying is like many developer cannot deliver as they said. They cannot keep their promise. So you at least have to be aware. And when you want to see, you have to check 2 things. You gotta remember the first one. You gotta see the title deed. Is belong to them or not? Okay, what does it mean? Are they in debt? Are they in the title deed? You can ask them, this land already you acquire, you already have it under your company name or not? Why? Because there are so many developers that they're built up, but they're still in debt. But that's not the big problem. But what I'm going to say, that is one guarantee that they are not going to run away. They're not going to have any big problems. Okay. The second thing you have to consider the project that you're going to buy. They got EIA already or not? Do you understand what EIA means? You already know. You just want me to just speak it by myself. Okay, EIA is about environment. Okay, what does it mean? If you're building the condominium, or if any developer building the condominium, they gotta got the EIA approved. It means environment impact assessment. Okay, if we don't get this, if any development or any project doesn't get this, it means you shouldn't consider that. Okay, already 3 points. What's the first one? What's this? The first one?
Title proposing of buying.
That's correct.
And what is that? Landlord? No.
The second one?
The second one, style? No. Ownership. And developer reputation.
Yes, you are. She reading it. It's okay. 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 So 3 things: purpose of buying. What is that? Ownership. Type of ownership. And the third one is developer reputations. Okay. And the fourth one is going to be finance. What does it mean? It's money, budget. How many budget you have, and how you're going to transfer, because freehold or leasehold is different thing. Let me say, because I didn't mention this. If freehold, you got to transfer the money from a board and get the document that we call FET. What does FET stand for? For rent exchange transaction, which means if you want to buy this as a freehold, you need to get this proof to send it to the land department, and then you can transfer as a freehold. But if you want to, for example, Min is a businesswoman. She own a cafe and she get the money. She not Thai, for example, and she want this money to buy the freehold. Can she? No, it cannot, because the money is in Thailand. Freehold is basically the definition is we want the money from outside our country. Does it make sense for you? Okay. So if you want freehold, If you want freehold, you have to transfer the money and get the FAT. Okay, there is one question. Is it true that the price of buying a freehold house is higher than a leasehold one? Wow, that's a good question. Kun Pagama, your name is Thai, you're not English speaker. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna answer this question. Exactly, that's a good question. It's such a big question. You understand what exactly mean freehold and leasehold? Is mean you have some special quota for that, right? But by the law, they're not. They have no different. They just pay the same amounts. But you understand because here Phuket is island. What does it island mean? There are limit of space, right? So we have how many square meters here? Sorry.
I know.
How many square kilometers? It's roughly 500 square kilometers. It's not that huge. What does exactly mean? We have a limited space. So there are premium for that price. So for a Phuket, it's a little bit spacier for that. Some developer, they sell it in the same price. Who come first, they get that. But some developer, they charge a little bit in the sense of like for the premium for that spatial quota. Okay, does I answer your question? Do I?
Yeah.
I guess yes. Okay, so basically mean you have to pay a little bit more. Yes.
Yeah. It depends on โครงการนี่อะไรนะ
project. Yes.
It depends on project. Some charge, some are not.
Exactly.
You have to ask them.
But most of them, I'm not really sure because the big brand right now, but most of the, for my experience, there's 90% of the projects they charge for the freehold. I'm talking about the condominium, okay?
Like how much? Like percentage?
Very good questions. What do you mean? What?
Like if I buy 1 million, so how much for the freehold charge?
1 million?
Yes.
1 million. So how much? It depends. They will probably just give the fixed price. For example, if this square meter, you have to pay this much. If this square meter, you have to pay this much. It depends on the developer. Some developer, they're doing like the percentage. For example, it's 100. For example, it's like 10 millions. They probably give you like, okay, 3% from the selling price, something like that. Very good question. Thank you, Min. Everything is very clear. Who is that guy? Alice? Would you like to buy some condominium, Alice? No? We can recommend you. In Chongtale, there's so many projects over there. And at the moment, you know what? There have a lot of, the utility, the facility is very good over there. Let's go to the other. How many points already? I forgot. You have one thing. Wow, you would like to rent with us, Alice?
I have. Whoa.
Next time you're gonna come and sit here and talking to me, okay? I'm gonna introduce you as a condominium owner.
Nice.
All right, next one is gonna be, what is that? Okay, finance is about money. Okay, as I mentioned already, you have to, because most of the developer, they have installment. If there's not like in Thailand, we do have a down payment and installment according to our budget. But for English, for those, I'm sorry, for foreigner, they have most of the project, they have at least four installment payments. What does it mean? When you book, you pay. When you sign a contract, you pay. When the construction is already start, you pay. When the construction is already complete, you pay. So it's like this, at least four, but probably 4 to 6 installment. It depends on the developer, okay? It depends on the projects as well.
Are you talking about the offline condominium?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's right.
What about like a resale condominium?
Wow, good question. She has a lot of questions, you guys. So for the completed one, we can say if it's resale from the owner, that means it's already complete, right? That means they want money right away. So it's just one time. But if resale and it's not complete yet, which is a lot of people doing like that. They're trying to get the money from the, how do you say, the percentage from the up plan and to the completed project. So it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, probably 2 or 3 times. It depends. It's about negotiation.
About
Yeah,
negotiation.
right, correct. But if you buying from the developer, it's about, yeah, they're gonna split with the in with 4 to 6 installment. It depends. But it's, I mean, have a very good questions. Most of the completed one, they most of the seller, they wanna real money, which means you have to pay at once. But you can
Mhm.
negotiate with the buyer, with the seller, okay? And the fifth one is about expenses. This is very easy. You can find that all the condominium, there are, besides the unit price itself. For example, this unit is 5 million. You have to pay other expenses as well. What is it include? It's common fee. This is all the condominium in the world. You have to pay the common fee. Majority, most of the price right here is starting from 50 baht per square meter, which means if you have 40 square meter, how much you have to pay per month? Let's play the calculation game. Who can answer first? I will buy
50
coffee.
เท่าไหร่นะเมื่อกี้
50 baht per square meter.
Per
And
square
if
meter.
this unit is 40 square meter, how much you have to pay per month?
2,000 per month.
All right, that's correct. And how much you have to pay per year? Quick, 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 quick.
14,000. Oh,
24.
24,000.
Yeah, that's it. Mean common fee. You have to pay this. You have to pay every year. This is the one expense you have to bear in mind, that you have to pay to make the payment. Next one is sinking fund. What does sinking fund mean? It means you pay when you pay one time payment, pay to the developer, and they will use it when it's urgent. What does it mean when it's urgent? This money is not easily to use, but it's in the case that you have to build it, you have to do for any retouch the building, painting the building, but it's not used easily. You have to go to the committee, ask for the approval, ask for the consent from other people, I mean other owner, okay? But this one, only freehold owner can do it, because leasehold, they are not owner, they just lease it, okay? Okay. And other expense is transfer fee. Transfer fee already, I haven't mentioned, but transfer fee is mean when you have to transfer the ownership from owner, from developer to yourself. Probably usually is like 3%, sorry, 2% to 6%. It depends on the conditions. We will talking about the transfer fee later, because it's very complicated and we can calculate for you. If you want to know, just keep the comment below and we will have the next episode for you, okay? And the last one, other expense. Other expenses is furniture and utility installations fee. What does it mean? This one is every condominium, they have to install the meter separately, right? So you can see how the consumption you use for the electricity. So it depends. It's roughly from few thousand to 10 each thousand, something like that. And furniture is up to you. If mean like very model style, she can do it herself. Or if I like very minimal, I do it myself. But most of the developer here, they include the furniture package. But if you have a choice, what you're gonna do? You're gonna go by their style, or you're gonna go by your style?
I'm going to buy their style actually. It's easier.
Yeah, that's correct. You said it's correct, because if you have to do a lot of things, other waiting for the delivery, and you have to install yourself. It's such a very, how do you say? It's very. I don't like it. It's a hassle. I don't like it. So yeah, you can request from the furniture package from the developer, and yeah, it's called maybe a little bit expensive, but that is include their service and their how do you say, their service fee, okay? Last but not least, management and rental policy. What does it mean? You have to go back to the first question. You have to answer yourself. What is your purpose of buying? If you want to do it yourself, you have to stay. You want it for retirement. You don't need this. You don't need somebody to manage or help you for rental. But if you're looking for rental, there's a lot of company, especially very good and professional like us. If you have condominium that you would like to rent with us, contact us. I don't know where's the number up there. Okay, you can contact us over there. We can help you to rent it out and manage and clean and do everything. So 6 point already done. When you would like to consider to buy the condominium, please bear in mind here there's a lot of options, but if you really want to go through all this process, you can contact us and ask for consultations from us, from our team. Any questions from any questions from our friends and fellows? Hello? Let me check the card.
There are a lot of people watching us, like 3 people. No.
Freehold can be done in every country. Is this good? This is good question. Do you know what this one can be done in every country? Nope. But we are in Thailand. I'm gonna answer according to our locations. But there, some of the country that don't allow the freehold. For example, China. I'm not gonna talk about in detail, but China no freehold at all. Okay. Yes. If you want,
foreigner, freehold?
no, there's no freehold for foreigner. There's no freehold for their own country as well, their own country people. So it's mean you cannot have it forever. No. So if this one you want to understand a little bit more, you can comment below and we can just talk it about other episode. For today, if that's it for today, if any questions, you can just leave it below. No any other questions. Everything is very clear. Thank you, Aris. Thank you everyone for joining us today. And 18,000 ค่ะ 18,000. All right. And yes, just subscribe and click like and share our Facebook. We're gonna have the English episode upcoming up more. Okay. Thank you for น้องมินนะคะ We're gonna talk, and you, Alice, you will be the next person to come over here and sitting talking English with me. Bye.
Bye.